Y'all are looking for a modern mullet haircut but are tired of looking like a redneck? Then y'all make sure to watch this video. Alright bro, so what are we doing with your hair today? What kind of haircut are we going with?
Just give me a burst fade with the V in the back, bro.
A burst fade with the V in the back? Okay. What do you do with the top? You get a trim?
Yeah, it's a little trim.
Little trim up on the top?
Yes, sir.
Cool. You ready for college, bro?
I am ready.
Going to Texas Tech?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Said you're going to study engineering, right?
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm nervous.
Yeah. So to start off this haircut, I go in with my trimmer and I create my first guideline shaped right around the ear, kind of more in a natural curve shape. I don't like to push my burst fades up too high. I do like to give them a nice and round shape around the ear just so we can get that bursted look. How's senior year been?
It's been good. Just like a lot of school.
Yeah.
A lot of work. Algebra's horrible.
When multiplying the same base with exponents, you can go ahead and add the exponents.
Following that first guide with the trimmer, I like to go back in with my Tomb 45 clipper and we create about a 1/2 inch guideline just right up on the side of the fade. We're following that same bursted guideline that we created with our trimmer. This is probably one of my favorite clippers of 2025 so far is the Tomb 45 clipper. You have the high speed and the low speed on it. So here's the low speed, you can hear the change in speeds. You still be cutting hair on it?
Every once in a while.
What kind of clippers were you rocking with?
I have the Babulous, I forgot, it's like the chrome ones.
Oh yeah.
Like the rainbow one, I forgot what it's called.
Oh, the low pros?
Yeah, the low pros.
So following that open guideline, we're just gonna go in with our clipper with the half guard. And I start out with it closed and I'm creating about an inch guideline just right up off the head. Notice how I'm kind of flicking out towards the top just so we can preserve some of that bulk on his fade. And then after that, we'll go in with our half guard and we'll do this with the lever halfway open and we're going up about a 1/4 way through that guideline that we just created with our 1.5. As we move up in this guideline, we want to go ahead and open up that lever. This is going to help us to make the transition from light to dark. You been using any hair products recently or no?
Just sea salt spray.
That's fire. TikTok sea salt spray, what do you use? Base?
No, I use level 3.
Level 3?
Yeah.
Now that we knocked out all those beginning guidelines, we're gonna knock out this bottom one, starting with no guard, the lever all the way closed, and we're just gonna go a 1/4 inch through that guideline. And then as we move up, we're gonna go ahead and open up our lever from halfway to fully open. Auden, did you watch the Tech game today?
I did.
Looking dangerous.
Oh yeah.
So to do this V so that we don't get a nasty mullet on the back, we just get the modern mullet type look. We just go in with our clipper over comb right here and just start to debulk it. And then we'll follow up with the trimmer and kind of give it that V looking shape at the back. Just gonna go in with the trimmer right here and we're gonna start towards the bottom and we're gonna make this V shape. Notice how we're gonna connect it all the way up into the fade that we just made. This ensures that we have the modern mullet look and that it pops and that we don't have a disconnect from the back and the sides. Now that we finished the first side of the haircut, we're gonna go in and follow the exact same steps on the second side of the haircut and then we'll go in and do some of the shear work. We're gonna go ahead and do some of the shear work up on the top. How much do you think you want trimmed off the top, off?
Like 1/2 inch.
Like a 1/2 inch off? All right, so this is the easiest way to do this. You just wanna go ahead and fully saturate the head. And then we're gonna create a little horseshoe section up on the top just to separate the top from the sides. When you were cutting hair, did you use shears, Auden?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Now that we have the top sectioned off from the sides, we're gonna go ahead and create that first guideline. He said he wants about a 1/2 inch trimmed off the top. So we're gonna start right over here at the back of the head and follow that guide towards the front. And we're just gonna go ahead and take about a 1/2 inch off. And I'm just gonna do some point cutting just so we can give them some texture.
Yeah, bro, one time I was cutting, you know Sammy Leverett?
Yeah.
I was cutting his hair one time, bro. And I was doing shear work. And bro, I cut too far and I cut my finger open, bro.
Yeah.
It hurt so bad.
You cut your finger open. Notice how we're just following that exact same guideline that we created towards the back and we're just following it all the way up towards the front of the head. This is gonna ensure that we cut the hair down to an even length and that we give our guy that textured fringe look that he's going for. Connect the back end with the top. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this piece right here. And this is where we created that 1/2 inch guideline on the top. And we're just gonna follow that guideline all the way down the head. This is gonna give us that textured look in our modern mullet. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with the spice ball real quick. Fresh little spice ball. How's that feel?
It hurts, bro.
Whoa. Here's the moment of truth. Did I save your modern mullet?
Yes, sir. Looking
I
good.
saved it. All right.
You saved it?